Hey everyone, Benz95 back with another record collection video, and in this one I'm going to be covering the letters U, V, W, and X. I don't have any Y or Z in my collection sadly, but I'm working on it. So this is going to be the final video in my record collection series of videos. So anyways, let's begin. First record, U2, October. And this album features the song Gloria. And in my opinion, I think this is the most highly underrated album in their entire discography. It features, lots of great music. Other than just Gloria, it's got lots of great songs on here. And at the time of its release, it didn't get a lot of good praise from critics. Critics were divided on their opinions of what they felt or how they felt on this album. Some people liked it. Some people hated it. But whatever. That's music. That's the music industry. And critics are critics. So the lyrical themes presented on this album are all to do with faith and Christianity, and I guess maybe it also basically what brought on that whole theme was I guess they were questioning their own faith at that time in their career, which was this was the early '80s, so it was 1981, and great album, and I highly recommend this to anyone who has never listened to it. Definitely give it a listen. War. This album features the songs Sunday Bloody Sunday, New Year's Day, and Two Hearts Beat as One. And it also features a couple other really good tracks. Drowning Man, which is my favorite song off this album. Great, beautiful guitar playing, all around it's just a beautiful song. And The Refugee is, like a dance rock oriented track that, it's just really good, And here's the gatefolds. So yeah, great album. The Unforgettable Fire. And this one, of course, features the songs, Pride in the Name of Love, Bad, and the title track. Also features a couple of other great songs, a sort of Homecoming and Wire. And this was the first that was produced by Brian Eno and Daniel Lanois. And this is this album was really when they were starting to mature as a band. This is where they were starting to become the band that they were wanting to become, I guess. They were starting to become that larger than life band. This was the big step. And I guess you could see it maybe a little early on with War, but The Unforgettable Fire was the album that pretty much cemented it, I think. But it could have also been possibly the Joshua Tree, you know. But yeah, you know, they were becoming that, you know, larger than life band with this album. And yeah, great album. Utopia. And this album featured, this band featured Todd Rundgren. Of course, you know, Todd Rundgren is a brilliant, brilliant multi-instrumentalist and producer. The album features the song "Feet Don't Fail Me Now." That was their big hit off this. And you know, the band pretty much were a, you know, progressive rock, hard rock, soft rock band, you know, and this pretty much came out around, you know, the early 1980s. So they were playing music that was really more with the times. So they were like playing new wave music, and you know, I can tell you one thing about Todd Rundgren that I've said already before in a video. Anything that Todd Rundgren is, or he is brilliant, but anything that he does, whether it's producing or playing music, it's, you know, it's just amazing. You know, like, he's just all around brilliant. So yeah, definitely great. It's a great album to have in my collection. I got some Van Halen. First album. This one features, of course, the incredible, you know, guitar, you know, instrumental Eruption, and also features the song "Running with the Devil," and talking about love. Jamie's crying. What else? You know, "On Fire" is a great closing track on here. You know, it's just furiosity, and yeah, I really dig that track. You know, and the cover, the back cover. You know, Diamond Dave in his glory, wild and crazy. So yeah, awesome record. Just awesome hard rock, heavy metal. Van Halen 2. Yeah, of course, you know, doesn't bring anything new to the table, this album. You know, it's pretty much what you'd expect on this album is pretty much the same as you'd expect on the first. You know, features the songs "You're No Good," which is a cover of a Linda Ronstadt song, I believe, and also features "Spanish Fly," which is like, I guess, the, you know, I guess you can say that's like the acoustic version of Eruption, and also features the songs, you know, "Dance the Night Away," "I'll Love Again," "Somebody Get Me a Doctor," "Bottoms Up," "Women in Love," "Light Up the Sky," which I consider that to be probably the one song off this album that I really, really dig. You know, "Beautiful Girls," "DOA," you know, just a great album. Even if it's, you know, just more of the same, still a great listen. Next we have The Who, "Tommy." And this is a gatefold. Some incredible artwork. And for those who know about Tommy, I know a lot of people do. This is, by far one of the most classic rock operas ever made. One of the classic, most incredible, concept albums. You know, and it's just it's the Who's finest album ever made. Um, this album features the tracks, Pinball Wizard, um, you know, See Me, Feel Me, I'm Free. Uh, yeah, lots of really great tracks. You know, I'll put into this, amazing. I guess this is a double album, I believe. Yeah, I think this is a double album. Or, yeah, I think so. But yeah, amazing record. And of course, another classic record from The Who, Who's Next? I know anybody who's anybody has this record in their collection. For those who don't, you're missing out on some incredible classic rock right here. This album features the songs, I'm just going to mention every song off this. Baba O'Reilly, Bargain, Love Ain't for Keeping, My Wife, Song Is Over, Getting in Tune, Going Mobile, Behind Blue Eyes, Won't Get Fooled Again. Amazing record. Just absolutely amazing. Amazing work. And, this album, it pretty much is like, probably it's like, sorry, I'm just at a loss for words. This album and, Tommy and Quadrophenia, probably are their three most essential records in their entire discography. And if there was probably another one I would have to mention, or probably two others, I'd probably have to say A Quick One or Happy Jack, as it's called in the United States, I believe, and of course The Who Sell Out. Those are their most essential records, but this one, out of the 1970s, this one, Quadrophenia, and Tommy are their most essential records in general, I guess. But, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess everybody has an opinion on what they think. And finally, I have XTC Black Sea. And this one comes in the black plastic bag, which I thought was the coolest thing when I got it, or when I found it, And just to make it, short and simple, XTC are an amazing band. They never never ceased to amaze me on all the music that they've done, This album features the songs Respectable Street and Generals and Majors. Yeah, just awesome band, awesome music, and I'm hoping to get some more XTC in my collection. So that's pretty much my record collection video and my record collection in general. I do have some other things that I'll show you in my next video, so that's going to be my vinyl finds. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.